Hello, ladies and gentlemen. George64 here, aka the Hypocritical Gamer, bringing you the next episode of the Hunter x Hunter vlogs. Today's episode is called, I think it's Rivals in Survival. That's what it's called. Rivals in Survival. And, yeah, it's pretty much how it sounds. It's pretty much Gon, Kurapika, and Leorio meeting, okay, maybe not meeting, but seeing all of their competition. And we finally meet the fourth member in the opening song, Killua. So not a whole lot actually happens in this episode. So I actually took the liberty of going back and reading the manga, the prior chapters of the manga, and catch up. And I thought, you know what, I think I'll read the manga and watch the anime at the same time. I thought that might be good. I can compare them. It brings me, it gives me a little bit more to do, you know? So why not? Anyway, yeah, so not a lot happens in this one. However, what does happen is basically the three amigos, they meet this one guy known as the Rookie Crusher. That's what he's called. And right now he's just using like cheap, kind of obvious tricks to take him down. You know, he's offering them offering all the rookies spiked drinks. It's funny that only really three of them fell for it, and, you know, that was Gon, Kurapika, and Leorio. Leorio and Kurapika only stopped themselves from having the drink is because Gon tasted the laxatives that was in the drink. So, Gon kind of saved them there. All the other rookies didn't fall for it, whether because they didn't trust him, or they knew that he was the Rookie Crusher, or, in Killua's case, because he had an immunity to poison. But he also knew that it was poisoned anyway, so he's no fool. Unlike Gon, who is kind of a fool, or not exactly a fool, but he's just naive. He's very trusting, which, you know, is very fun to see in characters. That's why a lot of shows make very naive main characters. And, you know, I'm a fan of naive characters. They're a lot of fun to watch. You know, especially when sometimes you kind of feel within yourselves like, oh man, I probably would have fallen for something like that too. Good thing I'm not naive. You know, you always get those moments. But anyway, yeah. And then basically the rest of the episode was spent with the Rookie Crusher sizing up all the rookies. And that's an interesting way to kind of show the viewers who the people you need to look out for are. It's like, alright, these are the main characters. Everyone else is small potatoes. But these guys are the important guys to remember. Basically, we are shown all the veteran examiners and all the rookie examiners that really mean something. And the ones that really stuck out for me, I'm probably going to get names wrong, so I'm not going to even try. All their names were really only said once. But one was that, like, magician guy who took away the other guy's arms. He was like, now you see them, now you don't. You know, that guy's kind of cool. I want to see more of him. I'm sure I will. You know, I think he's going to be fun. Another guy I really liked was, I think his name was Hanzo, the ninja guy, or the shinobi, or whatever you want to call him. You know, I really like that kind of character. He's like, hi, I'm a ninja, I'm going to do it for this. You know, I could already tell that I was going to enjoy this guy. And the other guys, you know, there's that very, you know, nerd/geeky kid who, you know, who like seems to know everything. He's just typing away on his laptop, and, you know, there's that guy. And who else was there? I'm just trying to think of the rookies right now. That's right. There was that little purple guy with the pins and just kind of walking and everything and kind of moving like a toy or a puppet or something. You know, that guy was really creepy. I'm kind of wanting to know what he's all about. But, yeah, then the phase 1 of the examination started, and they found out that pretty much it is not exactly a race, but not even exactly an endurance race. All they have to do is follow the examiner to phase 2. However, they don't know how far they're going to have to go. They don't know where it is or anything like that. So that's that kind of poses a problem. Did you guys hear that bird? I certainly did. I'm outside in case you didn't notice. So if you hear any background noise, I'll try my best to cut it out. But if it happens while I'm talking, there's really not much I can do about it. Anyway, so that's pretty much where the episode ended. However, the chapter in the manga went on a little bit further, so I'm going to talk about that too. Basically, Killua met up with Gon and everything, and they really seemed to hit it off. He's like, "Hi, I'm almost 12. Hi, I'm almost 12." And, Killua saw Gon use his fishing rod, and he's like, "Oh, I want to try that." And Gon's like, "I want to try your skateboard." And I really hope these guys end up being really good friends, and, not like rivals or anything. It kind of seems like Kurapika and Leorio are kind of rivals, especially since Leorio's all like, "Oh yeah, I'm being a hunter for the riches," and Kurapika's like, "I'm in it for the nobility and glory." Two very different goals. Well, maybe not glory, but you can tell that Kurapika, his dream is to be a hunter, and his dream is to be, just such a noble person. I do say a lot. I apologize. It's just part of my vocabulary for some reason. Anyway, and Leorio, he has, he's just definitely a man of the world. He wants to, he craves the finer things in life, which, is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a lot, it doesn't really appeal to people watching. People watching is like, oh, that he only likes the money and the fame and the stuff. When in reality, everybody likes that stuff. And so you can't really be too much of a hypocrite about it. But, whatever, it's a show. Anyway, I also say anyway a lot. Anyway, and like. I feel like I say those a lot, and I know I do. So, one other thing. Leorio was starting to drop out. Like, nobody dropped out. And he was like, "Oh, man, this is really tough. I didn't expect the applicants to be this tough." And so he stops, kind of takes a breath, and everyone's all like, "Oh no, Leorio, no." And then Leorio's like, "Screw this," and he just starts sprinting and passing everybody, I've actually had a moment like that when I was running. I was like, okay, I gotta stop. I was like, no way, and I just started zooming. It was fun. Well, not really, it hurt, but, it was fun in retrospect. So, aside from that, that's pretty much what happened. Not much thoughts about it, except for the fact that I really like the interesting way the show / manga took to introducing the new characters. Because usually the characters are introduced by meeting the main character. However, this time they are introduced by someone else's through one character that the main characters met, and then through this guy's memories, you met everybody else. So that is, it was an interesting way, and I was like, "Ooh, I haven't seen that way explained." I mean, I've seen it where the main characters are being introduced to other people. So when the Rookie Crusher, I don't remember his name, so maybe it was Tonpa. I don't know. But anyway, the Rookie Crusher, he explained to the three amigos, that's what I'm calling them for now. He explained to them that, who all the veterans were, and that's normal. But then he started explaining all the rookies, who might in fact be more important. He started explaining all the rookies in his head, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Haven't seen much of that happen. Anyway, so aside from that, let's talk about the mangas of previous chapters corresponding with the anime. Since, why not? Might as well catch up. Everything is pretty much the same, except that in the beginning, there is a flashback that happens where how Gon found out that his father Jing was a hunter. He met Jing's apprentice, Kite. That's right, it was Kite. Or maybe it's Kite. At first I pronounced it Kite, and I was like, oh wait, no, it's probably Kite. So, you guys can tell me if it's Kite or Kite. I'm assuming we'll come across that flashback in the anime, although I do remember in the original anime that, although it didn't pose as a flashback, that part was in there where he met Kite and whatnot. So, yeah, aside from that, there's nothing really much different, except for maybe the fact that I don't remember the anime explaining the fact that, what's her name? Gon's aunt. Anyway, she kept the fact that not only that Gon's father was a hunter, but also she lied to him about Jing abandoning Gon. No, she basically pleaded with him to give Gon up, to not have him live through, having a father as a hunter, probably constantly being in danger, which is understandable. Jing probably made the right choice, Yeah, see, there I go again. I said Anyway, however, I do kind of like the way the anime went about doing it a little bit better than the manga, just because that bit of information isn't really needed. You don't really need to know that Jing cares about his son, because this is a guy that's kept shrouded in mystery. We probably won't meet him for a very long time. And I'm okay with not knowing very much about him. Even though if it's a small detail like, oh, he loves his son, Which I'm just assuming because, he was going to take him with him wherever he went, probably after his wife died. I'm assuming that, his wife died from mysterious circumstances, probably due to one or both of them being hunters. I don't know. And then, Gon's aunt, I don't know if his aunt is his father's sister or his mother's sister. I'm sure I'll find that out too. Probably, I think probably his mother's sister, but I don't know. Again, I'll probably find out soon enough. No need to know about that. Anyway, so then basically, his aunt came up to Jing and was like, please, I don't want my nephew to be killed the same way my sister was, or your wife, or, whatever. And so Jing probably reluctantly, or maybe just understood and was like, you know what, you're right, and gave Gon to the aunt to take care of and raise. But, we'll see. I'd like to see Kite come in soon. Maybe not soon, but maybe it'll happen after the hunter examination. Maybe he'll be one of the examiners. You never know. I mean, he probably hasn't found Jing yet. Maybe he's still looking. Well, I mean, obviously he'll still be looking. Maybe being an examiner, he feels like he might be able to learn some new information. But again, that's just the theory. He might not be an examiner. I'd just like to see Kite again. I'd also like to meet Jing, but, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So, yeah, not really much else to say about this episode or the previous chapters. So, yep, tons of fun here. Anyway, so until next time, this has been Georgia64, aka The Hypocritical Gamer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.